Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Date with Bookmas, where I am going to unwrap this Christmas book that I didn't get to in Bookmas last year in 2023. I think I know what this one is, and it's weird because I had a feeling that this was the next one I was going to read. Like, it was just calling out to me, mainly because it looks like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like the wrapping had gotten torn a little bit. And so I was like, I hope I get that one next because it was bothering me. Alas, I did indeed get that one. But we're gonna open it up, and this is what I will read in this video. If I read the whole thing, I will get to choose 2 books from my Amazon wish list to go on to December's Bookmas TBR. I also have this stack here of Bookmas books for December that I am going to be wrapping up. So let's go ahead, unwrap this, and I'm gonna wrap the other books, and then we'll get into reading this. Let's see what it is. Except for I know what it is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I just couldn't remember what it was called. The Holiday Swap. I only got a few pages into this. You can even, well, you can't because it's on cinematic, but my bookmark's like right there. So let's really quickly wrap up those books and then we'll start reading. All right, I'm turning off time lapse for a minute because I wanted to talk to you about this while I'm doing this. So it is going to be a little crinkly as I'm wrapping these presents. But presents, they're not presents. They are, but they're presents for me. I always try to minimize any kind of waste. So all of this paper that you see me wrapping with is literally used paper from last Christmas or even the Christmas before. And I just keep it all stored in this bag. Like, there may come a time where I won't do that and we'll just like go to the dollar store and get some wrapping or something. But for right now, I just feel like it's not really necessary for me to do that, and I don't mind reutilizing some wrapping paper from Christmas to wrap these books because I'm just trying not to be wasteful with it, you know, but still have the fun of Bookmas. Which, if you're not familiar with my channel, because so many of you guys are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Basically, every December, from December 1st through the 24th, which it might be a little bit different this year. And by different, I mean I might just start a little bit earlier and you guys will still see it December 1st through 24th. So it wouldn't be different for you, it'd just be different for me. But basically, I unwrap a book and try to read it every single day leading up till Christmas. So I have 24 wrapped books and I get to a few of them. And by get to, I mean I finish a few of them, and the ones that I don't finish usually end up being my blind date with Bookmas, which is like what you're gonna see when I read this. This was a Bookmas book in 2023, but I didn't get to it, so it got wrapped up for Blind Date with Bookmas, which I do once a month, where I unwrap one of the books. And it's just a little bit of Christmas throughout the year, and I enjoy it. The other thing with this is all of the books that I get for Bookmas, either I already have them, or I get them in little free libraries, or with like gift cards and rewards points. None of these books, well, I won't say none of them, but most of these books I am not spending like $20 per book. That would be a really expensive book. Most of these I get for free. So that, I'm not saying to like disclaim as much as I'm saying like, if you plan ahead, this is totally a doable thing for anybody to do. So if you want to do Bookmas too, go ahead and start planning for that. You can find some Christmas books in little free libraries. You could even do it with library books. I don't know. If you plan like with the due dates and stuff, go to the dollar store, get some wrapping, and you know, there are ways to make it work. I'm trying to find some wrapping that will fit the next book. I'm trying not to show the books because I don't remember which ones I showed you guys already. So I know you guys saw this one, but the others I don't remember. And some of this wrapping is too small because, well, it's used wrapping paper, so I can't really control how big it is. I guess I can just use this one and try to salvage some extra. That could work for another one. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that because I am trying to be able to have fun with this, but also not be wasteful. Okay, the only thing it does use up is tape. I ran out. I had one book left to wrap. I'm just going to leave it unwrapped for now because I will do another batch wrapping later in the year, so it's fine. Now it is time to go ahead and get into reading this, but just look. Now we've got 9 books all wrapped for Bookmas later in December. And I already couldn't tell you which one's which, so hopefully by the time I get to that, it will be truly a surprise what books are in here. But I am going to go through and label them and try to write like what side is the top and what's the bottom, just because whenever I'm at the end of the year and I'm putting labels on them, obviously I can tell this one, it's a hardcover, I know which side is up and which side's not, but with paperback it's not so easy to tell. So while I have them stacked in order, I'm going to go ahead and do that so I know. Making okay progress in this. It's fine so far. It's not amazing. I'm not like loving it, but I have been able to move through it pretty quickly. My goal is to finish this section because I am working on my page number reading challenge game, which is over there, or I would show it to you. I would like to get 3 rolls done before I have to get that short up. Oh no, I just lost my spot. I did not mean to do that. Ideally, I would like to get 3 rolls done for that short, but I'm pretty much just going to do as much as I can. I need to get it done by 1:30. So right now is 9:50, so I have like 3.5 hours. I mean, it's honestly like kind of a massive train wreck because they're twins who are identical but have switched places. One of the twins lives in California, like Hollywood, and the other lives in their small hometown. They're both into like cooking and baking, but one is like a famous like TV show host type person, and the other runs a little bakery. I'm gonna have to deal with something. Hold on. And one had just broken up with her boyfriend. And she told her sister this, but she doesn't know the details. And the other one got a concussion, so she's like acting really weird, but she's also trying to pretend to be the twin, so it's just a hot mess. Okay, it's about 2.5 hours later. It's making good progress, and I think we're getting to the part where people are going to start finding out. It's still fine. It's not amazing. I don't know that I'm going to hold on to this, but we'll see how it ends because it could totally blow my mind. It's just kind of a journey of these twins switching places. Go ahead and leave an emoji that makes you think of baking in the comments if you've gotten to this point in the video. And let me know if you like this style of video or if you want like more shots of me reading or more updates or whatever. Something just happened that's meant to be like a vindication type moment, but really it's just not right. Because doing something wrong to someone that did something wrong to you just to get even isn't actually vindication. And that's all I'm gonna say because otherwise it would be spoilery, but I guess some people would think it's not that big of a deal, but okay, I finished it. I feel like 2 stars would be unfair, so I think I'm gonna give this 3 stars, but it wasn't my favorite. It was fine. Quick, easy, Christmas romance kind of comedy, like rom-com type situation. It wasn't like my favorite of all the ones that I've ever read. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm probably gonna unhaul it because I think that there's just so much else that I want to read that I would want to put on my Bookmas TBR that's not this. So I probably won't hold on to this, but I do recommend trying it because I know there are some people who love this. Now I've got to decide what 2 books am I going to get from my Amazon wish list for Bookmas in December. So let's go to my computer and see what we've got. First of all, we have Reading Sprints. Say hi to the people. So one of the 2 books, it needs to be the longest on my TBR, which looks like it's this Christmas at Angel's Landing. I'm just going to look at this and make sure it's something that I still want before I add it to my cart, because that's an expensive looking book. So honestly, reading that description, it's an age gap romance, basically about this bookstore that needs saving. And they're like rivals, but not really. Like there's a competition between the love interests. And I don't think that's really what I want to read. So I'm going to actually take this off of my wish list. Let's see what the next book is. Christmas Shopaholic. I really want to try it. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. See if I can get a used copy because I don't want to be spending $15. And then I'm going to keep the other book that I choose a secret. And you guys will see it at Bookmas in December. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Even though it's months away, it will come faster than we realize. I'm literally about to start in just a minute. This is going to be my 12 challenge vlog, which is where I read 12 books that have been recommended to me. And I'm going to be diving into that right away. So you guys will see, I will see you guys in like 2 seconds, but you'll see me in a few days. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.